we'll get started. I've decided to dedicate today's class to Amaya and her pigeons. So there'll be a few pigeons. Okay, so we'll get started. We'll get you on mute. Come into a seated position. And sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit today. And working with the intent today of celebrating the fact that you're still here and that you've made it onto your mat today. And also think about other things, other areas that you'd like to celebrate. And continuing the process today of working with what is enough. What is enough in terms of the breath that you're taking in? What is enough in terms of the depth to which you're pushing through your poses? So keeping that as your focus today. So you're not working to prove anything, just allowing yourself to ease into the poses, easing into and out of poses. But creating a higher level of sensitivity so that you know when you're working in a way that's the optimum for you. Keeping that as your focus today. Now connect your breath with your heart and then breathe there, deep breath. And then as you breathe out, feel for that release as you let go. Breathing into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, shoulders soften down. On the next breath, lift your sternum. Keep inhaling as you lift your collarbones. Keep inhaling as if you're rising right up towards the ceiling. And then exhale, exhaling completely, bellies in. And then release. Kapalabhati breathing is your pranayama today. So bring the soles of your feet together and flex the toes back towards your shins. Put your hands behind you so that you're on your fingertips and then feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Aiming for 100 pumps today. So if you get as far as you can and then you need to breathe again and stop, then stop and start again. Aiming for 100 pumps. So your feet are active, your spine is long. Take a partial inhale. And a sharp exhale through the nose, moving the belly. And then breathe in. Hold the breath. Allowing the breath to just move through your body, allowing the energy to move through every part of you today. And then bring your hands forward up your shins and exhale through your mouth. Uddiyana, chin is tucking into chest. Pull your belly in. Pull it in, pull it up. Feel your ribs as they expand towards the side, but your shoulders are softening away from your ear. And inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathing in as you come on back up. Your second pranayama today is Surya. So bring your right foot towards the left edge of the mat. Do this with in shoelace. Your left foot is over your right thigh, just over the knee, and you're reaching your heels away from you. Again, you can ease the pose by having the foot onto your calf, the foot onto the floor, or if you have a block, you can place that left foot onto a block, or staying cross-leg seated. Surya, fold the first two fingers down of your right hand and use your thumb to block off your right nostril. Then inhale through your left nostril, inhale for 10. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold for 10. Your feet are active, your spine is long. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Exhale completely. Inhale, left nostril for 10. Locking both nostrils and holding the breath for 10. Exhale, left nostril for 10. Exhale completely, then inhale left for 10. Locking both nostrils and holding the breath for 10. Exhale left for 10. And then release. And change the cross of your legs. Your right is over your left. Right foot is over your left. And make any adjustments that you need to make so you feel this into your hips, not into your knees. Hold the first two fingers down of your left hand and use your thumb to block off your left nostril. Inhale through the right nostril for 10. Locking both nostrils and holding for 10. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Exhale completely, then inhale, right for 10. Locking both nostrils and hold for 10. Your feet are active and your spine is long. Exhale, right nostril for 10. Inhale, right for 10. Lock both nostrils, hold for 10. Exhale, right for 10. And then release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Seated side bend with one leg straight. So straighten your left foot straight forward and tuck your right foot in so the heel is by the groin. That's a difficult reach for you today. Then bring your right foot back so that your right heel is by your right glutes. And then you're moving your thighs and knees away from each other. your knees are touching the floor, then you might want to fold the mat or pad the knee so your knee is not, you're not creating pain into knees. If you brought your knees back, you brought your ankle back towards your back foot, then place your right hand onto the ankle, or bring the arm back to the hand, fingertips towards the floor, but they're not touching. They're about 12 inches from the floor. And then inhale, stretch your left arm up, open left side of your body. And as you breathe out, bringing your left arm down on the inside of left leg. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Now breathe in and lengthen belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, relax your jaw. Chin is lowering towards your left shoulder. On the next breath, breathe into the lower back and lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Feel as if your chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, right shoulder glides away from your right ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, bring your right arm all the way around the back, tucking it into your waistband, or if you have access to your thigh, then it's onto your left thigh. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from your right ear. As you breathe in, lift your sternum. Keep inhaling as you lift your chest. Feel your chest moving to chin. And as you breathe out, gliding your right shoulder away from right ear. Chest open up. On the next breath, release your right arm and stretch your right arm to the sky. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back. Keep your left ear with your left shoulder. And breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach your right arm back, feel how it opens the shoulders. You're taking bone away from bone. On the next breath, as you breathe in, you're reaching your right arm to the sky. And as you breathe out, wrapping your right shoulder as you reach your right arm forward over right ear. Breathe into the lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, belly pulls in as you're reaching that right arm forward. On the next breath, as you breathe in, expand your ribs. Feel your ribs open wide to armpits. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing your hands down either side of your front foot. Now connect your breath with your heart. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left thigh. If your hamstrings are very tight in this moment, you're bending the knee, heels contract to sit bones, you reach forward with the ball of your foot. And then breathe in, chest is lifting. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Both feet are still active. Inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. And then change the cross of your legs. Seated side bend. Straighten your right foot reaches straight forward. Tuck your left foot in so the heel is by the groin, your foot presses against your thigh. If you're going further, then bring your left foot back so the heel is by your glute. Moving that left thigh back so you're opening into hips and pelvis. Your left hand is back. If you're not taking hold of your ankle, the hand is about 12 inches from the floor. If the foot is back, then take hold of the ankle for neck release. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. Breathe in, stretching your right arm is up. And as you breathe out, the right arm is down on inside of right leg. As you breathe, lift your belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from your left ear. Deep breath, you're lengthening, feel you're lengthening the ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, relaxing your right ear with right shoulder. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reach your left arm all the way around the back and tuck it into the waistband or taking hold of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your left shoulder down away from left ear. On the next breath, lift your sternum, feel you're moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down away from your ears. Chest opener. On the next breath, as you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm right to the sky. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm straight back. Now breathe into the back of your heart. Feel as if you're energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, lengthening that left arm back. Third, fourth arm position. On the next breath, stretching your left arm right up to sky. And as you breathe out, you reach your left arm forward over your left ear. From your pelvic bowl, breathe and feel for lifting belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, wrapping your left shoulders, you reach left arm forward. As you breathe in, expanding your ribs. And as you breathe out, fold forward, hands down either side of your right leg. Can take hold of the foot or hands to the floor, or ankle or calf. Now breathe into lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt forward, both feet active. Your hamstrings are very tight, then bending your right knee, heels contract to sit bones, reaching forward with the ball of your foot. And breathe deeply. And as you breathe out, letting your body melt forward. One more breath into your spot, deep breath. And exhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. Have your roll close by, starting your abdominal sequence today with elbow to knee. Do elbow to knee, followed by spiral pulse. So that's where we're going today. So in your elbow to knee, you're lying down on your back and clasping your hands behind your head and neck. Your feet are off the floor, your knees are bent. If your back is tweaky today, then support your back, pad your back with your towel, your blanket, or fold your mat. Or knees are bent or feet onto the floor. Your back is tweaky, you can do this with feet down. So as you breathe in, you lift your head, shoulder blades up, you pause. Pause the breath, and as you exhale, you curl elbows up, your elbows to left knee. Belly is pulling all the way down to the floor. You can go further, you can lift one foot off the floor. You can go further, you can straighten that leg. If you was doing this pose with star spiral pulse, you'll be keeping one foot on the floor, and then you'll be pulsing, pulsing, pulsing up. Belly's in at the end of the exhale. Inhale back to center, and exhale, lower down. So working in elbow to knee, lift both feet off the floor unless you're keeping the feet down onto the floor. Knees are aligned with hips, heels are just below the knees, and the toes are flexed. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up, away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to left knee, straighten your right leg. Reach your right leg forward, spread the toes. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up, reach your elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Left leg, it reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Bent knee stays over the hips. Now pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and your lower back presses down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. Bent knee stays over the hips. Don't move it towards the chest. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbones up and stretching your left leg forward. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Now feel for moving your right thigh bone forward away from pelvis. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rib of the sacrum down. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee. Straighten left leg. The left leg, it reaches out at 45 degrees angle. Relax your left hip. Curl tailbones up. Reach your left leg forward away from waist. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Stand spiral pulse. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Flex the toes towards the shins. Now pulse. Pulse. Keep reaching up with your right heel. Pull belly down. At the end of the third, reach your heel up. Pull belly down and press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Now pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep reaching your left heel to the sky. Toes flex the shins, belly pulls in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Reach your left elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Now pull belly in. You're breathing into your right hip. Deep breath. And exhale, pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep reaching your right heel to the sky. Heels are further up, the highest up, toes are flexed to shins. Pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to your right knee, straighten left leg. Flex the toes to shins and reach out with your heels. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Breathe into left hip, deep breath. Now exhale, pulse, pulse, pulse. Keep reaching your left heel to the sky. Pull belly in. Reach your elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor and place your feet down onto the floor. Soles of your feet are onto the floor. You need your roll for your next pose. So your next pose is twisting abs. Place the roll between your thighs. You want to use the wall turn so that you have your feet up against the wall. So in this pose, the roll is placed between your thighs, your legs are reaching straight up, and hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You can bend the knees. You can even have your feet down onto the floor. Or turn around and have your feet land up against the wall. Hands clasped behind and head and neck. Straighten your legs up towards the ceiling or do the variation that's right for you. Inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath, keep head and shoulder blades up, but press your lower back down. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. Now squeeze the roll and stretch your legs to the sky. Pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath, keep head and shoulder blades up, but press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. Squeeze the roll, and then stretching your legs right up towards the sky. Reach out with active feet, pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Hold the breath and press your lower back to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to right knee. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades are off the floor. Squeeze the roll, and then stretching your legs to sky, pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press the top rim of the sacrum to floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee. Now squeeze the roll, and then sending your legs up towards the ceiling. Pull belly in. Press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath, and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbones up, reach your legs straight up, both elbows to left knee, right knee, and squeeze the roll. Send your legs straight up towards the sky. Pull belly in. As your belly pulls in, press your lower back to floor. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Keep hold of the roll. Keep the roll right between your thighs. Your next pose is bridge. Bridge with the roll. So reaching down with your fingertips and brush your heels with your fingertips. Then line up your heels with your sit bones, or your heels are hip distance apart. Arms are relaxed down by your side and your shoulders away from your ears. Keep the neck relaxed and the shoulders down. As you press your lower back to floor, as you breathe in, you're lengthening the ribs away from your waist. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis, lifting pelvis up, away from the floor. Gentle squeeze onto the roll. Now breathe into belly and move your belly away from pelvis. You're moving your chest to chin. And as you breathe out, pelvis tilts as you lift up. Breathe into lower back and lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, as you lift up, move your chest to chin and move your thighs and knees in the opposite direction. Press down with your feet, lift the toes, spread the toes, and as you breathe in, feel as if you're lengthening your ankles away from your heels and move that energy through the whole of your body. And as you breathe out, tilt pelvis, sending thighs and knees the opposite directions. Belly is pulling in and chest is moving towards your chin, but your neck is relaxed. One more breath. Fill up. Take what you need with the breath. Deep breath. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis and lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower mid back to floor. Tilt pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. Keeping the tilt until you're done. Move the roll out of your way. Roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down by your chest. Flatten the left toe to the floor. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you come up. Your next pose today should be, I'll do another abdominals, do straddle lifting through. There you go. Straddle lifting through. So, do straddle lifting through. So open up the side ribs with your straddle. So lie down on your back again. Your hands are clasped behind your head and your neck, and your legs are reaching out to the side. If straddle is stronger than you want it to be, then do frog. So the knees are bent in frog. You can also have your feet up against the wall. So either straddle lifting through or frog lifting through. Now, inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. You exhale, curl tailbones up, and then stretching your legs out towards the side. Pull lower belly down to floor. Inhale, lower pelvis, but lift your head, lift your chest. Reach your elbows straight up. Feel the opening right down into armpits. And exhale, curl tailbones up. Now reach. Extending thighs, knees out towards the side. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, low pelvis, but lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. Now exhale, curl tailbones up, and then send. Keep reaching out your legs way out to side. Pull lower belly down. Inhale, lower pelvis, but this time lift your head, lift your chest, reach your elbows up, and relax the back of your head into your hand. Move your chin away from chest. Now exhale, curl tailbones up, and then send. You're reaching your legs out to side. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Feel as if you're moving the back of your thighs away from sit bones. Send your legs out towards the side. Pull belly in. Watch this. Pull your belly in. See. You're pulling your belly in. Now press your lower back to floor. Inhale. Release. Lower your head and shoulders to the floor. And use your hands at the side of your thighs and knees. Draw your legs together. Place your feet to the floor. Roll to your left side. Bring your right hand down by chest. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you're coming up. Your next pose today is bird wing. So do bird wing from the kneeling position. Pad your knees if you need. You can also place a cushion, blanket, or towel between the back of your thighs if your knees are tweaky. This just helps to give you a little bit more protection into knees. Bird wing, bring your hands into elbows into side ribs, spread the fingers. Now take a deep breath. Inhale, draw your arms together. And as you breathe out, lift the chest and then open the arms out towards the side. Fingers are spread. Inhale. And then exhale, open up. Squeeze your elbows in. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And as you breathe out, lifting up. Squeeze your elbows in, slide the shoulders down. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. One more. Inhale. And exhale. And then relax. Your next pose today is turbo dog. So in your turbo dog, your hands are reaching forward as you would for downward facing dog. You're spreading the fingers. Your wrists, your hands are all aligned with your shoulders. And when you come up into this pose, your elbows are bent. You're about 1 to maybe 3 inches away from the floor, different from downward facing dog. And you're squeezing your elbows in. So you feel this right down into your lats as you're doing it. So you'll be squeezing the elbows in this. So as you relax your neck and shoulders, and then breathe into upper back, you're lifting, you're spreading the back, you're curling your toes over. And as you breathe out, lift your knees off the floor, keep the knees bent, squeeze your elbows in, feel as if you're pushing the floor away. Your neck is relaxed completely. And then breathe. Breathe into the back of your heart. Feel your ribs opening out as wide as you can. Now exhale, push back. Push the floor away. Squeeze your elbows in. You're reaching your elbow tips to the floor. If you can go further, straighten the legs.
If you're feeling this a little bit strong for you, keep the knees bent. Deep breath, inhale, spread your ribs wide. And as you breathe out, as you wrap the shoulders, feel as if you're closing your armpits, you're still pushing the floor away. Relax your neck, relax your throat. Now breathe into the front of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you push the floor away, squeeze your elbows in, move your chest closer towards your thighs and your knees. One more breath, deep inhale. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down. So you're coming into a series of poses now. Dolphin is a dolphin series. So you'll be doing dolphin. From dolphin, you move to dolphin strut, and then dolphin strut with one leg up. When you go into dolphin strut, you will hold the pose on one side and then hold the pose on the other side. So to demonstrate that, I'll just do the demonstration and then we'll do the poses together. So in dolphin, you're measuring up, your hands are onto your biceps. I'll demonstrate the pose sideways on this one. Hands onto your biceps, you're reaching the hands forward. Your neck and shoulders are relaxed. This is dolphin strut. You breathe in, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes under. You exhale, you lift your knees off the floor, you reach it back. Taking your feet out the width, about hip distance apart. From here, if you're doing dolphin strut, stepping my left foot in about 3, maybe 5 inches. My left hand is reaching back, taking hold of the ankle, taking hold of the heel, the ankle, or the calf, wherever you can. And then as you breathe in, lengthen. As you exhale, reach back. If you're going to the full expression of the pose, you'll be working with one leg up. So you'll be lifting your right leg up and reaching it back. So that is your dolphin strut. When you're in this pose, you will hold 3 breaths with the leg up, and then you come down and do the other side. If you're not doing dolphin strut, when we move to that, we're not there yet. When we move to that, stay in dolphin, either dolphin, both feet onto the floor. You can do hand clasp or dolphin, one leg up. Do all of those together. So measure up for dolphin, starting with dolphin. And in dolphin today, we're aiming for anything from 2 to 5 breaths. So go with what works best for you today. Measure up, hands onto biceps, reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Keep the elbows tucked in, the elbows aligned with the shoulders. Relax your neck, relax your shoulders, relax your upper back. Now breathe into upper back, lift, spread the back, curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor, and then move your chest back to thighs and knees. That is it. Breathe into your heart, deep breath. Feel, but energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. Feel as if you're lengthening the spine. Now breathe into the front of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your heels to the floor. Feel as if your ankles are squeezing toward each other. On the next breath, as you breathe in, you're expanding your ribs out to the armpits. And as you breathe out, push the floor away as you reach back. Belly's pulling in. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. You come on down. So that is your dolphin pose. We've all achieved that. The next stage is that if you're doing dolphin, one leg up, then you're working with that. 3 breaths on one side, 3 breaths on the other side. If you're doing dolphin strut, so we'll all measure up, come into the pose, hands onto biceps, elbows down, reaching the hands forward. Take a deep breath into upper back, lift, spread the back, curl toes under. Exhale, Lift your knees off the floor and then reaching back. Chest is reaching back to thighs and knees. Bring your feet a little wider on the mat, about hip distance apart. If you're doing struts, step your left foot in about 3 to 4 inches. Reach your left hand back, take hold of the ankle, the heel, the ankle, or the calf. And then reach back. Reach your left heel to the floor. Feel as if you're easing left thigh away from you. And then everyone, deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in and reach back. Sit bones reaches back, heels to the floor. If you're working with one leg up, anchor into your left leg. Breathe in, lift your right leg up. And as you breathe out, reach your right thigh bone away from you. And deep breath. Breathe into your side ribs. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, reach back. You're reaching your right leg back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stretch your right thigh bone away from hips. And as you breathe out, place your right foot back down onto the floor. If you're in strut, you're switching. So switch your arm. Your left arm comes back down. Your right arm is reaching back. So step your right foot forward, reach your right hand back, take hold of the ankle or the foot or calf. And then breathe in, deep breath. And as you breathe out, reach your right thigh away from you. Everyone, if you're working with one leg up, anchor into your right leg. Breathe in, lift your left leg up. And as you breathe out, stretch it back. Breathing into your left hip, deep breath. And as you breathe out, you're moving your left thigh bone back away from hips. On the next breath, stretch your left thigh back away from you. And as you breathe out, lowering your left foot to the floor. Place both hands down onto the floor if they're not, and then breathe deeply. And exhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way to the floor and take a breath in embryo. And then ease your hands onto the shoulders, push the floor away and come up to stand. Stand with your feet about 3 feet away from you. Turn the toes out, bend the knees, and bring your hands onto your thighs, setting you up for Agnisara. 2 rounds slow, 2 rounds fast. So in your Agni, in, then you exhale through the mouth. Tuck the chin to chest, then pull your belly in and up. Let it go. All the way in and up. Let it go. Without the breath, in and up. Let it go. Now breathe in deeply. Inhale. Exhale. Chin tucks in, belly pulls in and up. And release. And release. Keep pressing your feet to the floor. Move the belly in and up. And let it go. All the way back. And let it go. All the way back. And release. 2 rounds fast. Breathe in. And exhale. Move the belly fast as you can. One more, breathe in. And exhale. Chin is tucking in. Feet presses to the floor. Toes are lifted and you're moving your belly. And then release. And stand. So come to the front of your mats. We'll go through the salutations. If your knees are tweaky, then have your mats so your knees are padded. And stand with your feet together. If your back is tweaked, you bring your feet a little bit wider on your mat. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Press your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, you're stretching your arms out and up towards the sky, telescoping the ribs. Lift your chest. So feel the opening around your heart and lift your back ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Inhale, step your left leg back. Bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Press your right foot to the floor as you stretch your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your right leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees. And as you breathe out, lower down, keeping the elbows tucked in. Low cobra, bring your hands forward. And as you breathe in, you're moving your chest and ribs forward while it's lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, hands on the shoulders, breathe in. Toes curled under. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. You're pushing the floor away in downward dog. Lunge, breathe in. Step your left foot forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. You're pushing the floor away as you stretch your arms to sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step in. Your right foot forward, forward bend. As you breathe in, rise up. Pushing the floor away as you lengthen arms to sky. And as you exhale, hands together at your chest. Moving straight into hips, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, sweeping your arms out and up. Spread the fingers, soften shoulders. Exhale, forward bend. Straighten the legs. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten the hands to the floor, and as you exhale, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Bend the knees if you need. Cobra, breathe in. Moving chest and ribs forward. Shoulders soften, keep the elbows tucked in. And exhale, release. Lower down, hands under the shoulders. Inhale. Exhale, press back. Downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your left foot forward by your left hand. Pushing the floor away as you reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Keep elbows in. Bend the knees if you need. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward, lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step your right foot forward by your right hand. Left foot towards the left edge of the mat, pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step in your right leg back, step it back for plank. Now reach back into heels. As you exhale, lower down. Keep the elbows tucked in. Breathe into Cobra. Move chest and ribs forward. Lengthen your legs back. Shoulders are down and away from your ears. And exhale, release. Lower down, press back. Downward dog. From here, on the breath, as you breathe in, bend the knees. Up your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fall forward, bellies in. Chair pose, knees are bent, arms are reaching up. And exhale, stand, hands together at your chest. As you breathe in, stretching your arms up to sky, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fall forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back, bend your right knee, and floating your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you exhale, hands down, step your left leg back, step it back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Bend the knees if you need. Low cobra, hands forward. Breathe in, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, hands on the shoulders, press back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor, pushing the floor away as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands down, left foot steps forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands together at your chest. Chair pose, bend the knees, and as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms out and up. Shoulders are soft, away from here. Exhale, lengthen, forward bend, straighten the legs. As you breathe in, move your chest forward, away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Reach back into heels, and as you exhale, lower down. Cobra. Breathe in, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your left foot forward by your left hand. Here's your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you reach your arms back. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Elbows are in. Breathe into Cobra. Move chest, ribs forward. Lengthen the legs back and soften the shoulders down. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back. Downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right foot forward by the right hand. Left foot easily towards the left edge of the mat. Push the floor away as you stretch up. Exhale, hands down. Right leg steps back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down. Elbows are in. Cobra, breathe in. Moving chest and wrist forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back. Downward dog. From here, knees are bent as you inhale. Up your legs between the hands. And as you exhale, fold forward, belly's in. Chair pose, knees are bent, breathe in, arms reach up. Exhale, stand and bring your hands together at your chest. So moving into a series of poses now with vignettes. So moving into three poses, three poses in each sequence. Starting in chair pose. So bend the knees, and as you breathe in, stretching your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, move chest forward away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe that step, or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest and wrist forward whilst lengthening legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press back, downward dog. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands, warrior two. Now, your back foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your front heels align with the arc of the back foot, and you're stretching your arms out to the side. Reverse warrior, as you breathe in, stretch your right arm up, open right side of your body. And as you breathe out, reverse it. The right hand is now below or above your right knee. Stretch your left arm over left hip. Your back feels squishy. Bring your right hand higher up onto your hip. You can slide your right arm around, tucking it onto your left arm. Press into your right leg as you breathe in. You're lengthening out of your right side. And as you press your left foot to the floor, reach your left arm over your left hip. Now breathe in and lift your sternum. Feel you're moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, reach that left arm over your left hip. Use your left arm, breathe in to pull your body up. Use your right hand to support your head and neck. From here, your next pose is kite hawk. I'll demonstrate kite hawk this way on. So you're in your warrior two position. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. When you breathe in, you lift up and just gently fold forward there. When you exhale, you lift your chest. Chest is rising and you glide the shoulders down. So breathe in. And then exhale, lift. Push the floor away as you lift up. Chest lifts, but your shoulders are down. Breathe in, rising up. Arms are fan spacing to the spine. As you exhale, lift up. Chest lifts, shoulders down. One more, deep breath. Exhale, lift up. Glide the shoulders down. And release. Float your arms out to side. From here, windmill the hands down either side of your front foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Standing up for lounge lunge. Your right hand is reaching forward about 12 inches. And your left hand is tractioning your left thigh forward. So straightening your right leg. And as you breathe in, you're gliding the wrist forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, you're gliding your right side ribs to the inside of your left thigh. Press your left foot to the floor, and then breathe in. You're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're moving your chest closer to the inside of left leg. That right leg is active. It's reaching back. It's reaching away. Breathe into lower back and feel for lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your chest right up towards the inside of your left leg. It's still active. Then inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step your left leg back, step it back to plank. You reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra. As you breathe in, move your chest and reach forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, release. Lower down, hands over the shoulders and press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Warrior two. Inhale. Step your right leg forward between the hands. Set up for reverse warrior. So your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. The front heel is aligned with the arc of the back foot. Stretch your arms out to side. As you breathe in, you're reaching your left arm up, open left side of the body. And as you breathe out, reverse. The left hand is now below or above the knee, and your right arm is reaching over your right hip. If your back feels tweaky or sensitive, bring the left hand higher up, or slide it all the way around, tucking it onto your right side by your hip. Now breathe in and lift your belly away from pelvis. Press your right foot to the floor. Reach your right arm over your right ear. Relax your left ear with left shoulder. Now breathe in and feel that you're moving your chest up towards your chin. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm over right ear. Use your right arm breathing to pull your body up and then setting up for kaito. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. So you're still in your warrior two stance. Bend the elbows. When you breathe in, press your feet to the floor, lift the chest, and then fold forward only slightly. And as you breathe out, lift up, shoulders down. Chest is lifting up. Breathing in and rolling forward. Neck is relaxed. Exhale, lift. Chest lifts up. Keep lifting the chest up, but shoulders down. Breathe in. And then exhale, lifting up, shoulders down. One more. Breathe in. And exhale as you lift up, shoulders down. And then release. Windmill the hands down so they're either side of your right foot. Place your left knee to the floor and release your left leg. Bring your left hand forward, setting you up for lounge lunge. So your left hand is reaching forward about 12-15 inches. Your right hand is traction your right thigh forward. Straighten your left leg. And as you anchor your left foot to the floor, breathe in, gliding the ribs forward on your left side. And as you breathe out, opening your chest to the inside of your right foot. Breathe in and move your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, draw your chest closer. Keep sending that right leg back. Deep breath. You're breathing into lower back. You're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel for opening out the side ribs on your left side. And inhale, release. Bring your hands back either side of your front foot. And you're setting you up for your next pose. This is your first pose against the wall. So you do downward facing dog against the wall. Downward facing dog is not, if downward facing dog on the wall is not for you today, then you can do downward facing dog, say on the floor, downward facing dog on the floor with one leg up and opening out in this way. So you do like a split dog. 3 breaths on one side, 3 breaths on the other side. So really feel that you're using that. When you reach your legs back, you're opening up your side ribs, which is a part of what you're trying to get open today. If you're doing downward facing dog with the wall, we're doing downward facing dog with splits. So the measurement, again, is pretty much where your heels finish. Sit bones against the wall. Where your heels finish is where your hands will start. Starting with your heels towards the wall. Take a deep breath into back, spreading the ribs. And as you breathe out, step one foot onto the wall, then step the other foot up. Then keep the foot that you don't usually keep onto the wall on the wall, and reach your other leg up to the sky. And then breathe in, deep breath, spreading the ribs. And as you breathe out, stretch the legs straight up, that's reaching to the sky. If it's not, you can keep both feet to the wall. Breathing into the hip of the leg that's reaching up. And as you breathe out, stretch it away a little bit more. Chest is moving to the wall. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, stretch away. Place the foot that's in the air back onto the wall and then switch. Other leg is up. And then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, stretch. Reach out with the balls of your feet. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, push the floor away. You're moving your chest to the wall. Keep sending that leg straight up. Deep breath. And exhale, lengthen away. Place both feet back onto the wall or both feet onto the floor. And then step it down. Step into downward facing dog on the floor if you're not. So from downward facing dog, breathe in, step your left foot forward for warrior one. You might need a strap for warrior one coming into archer. So reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend your left elbow, reach it back. Bring your right arm around the back and bind your hands or use a strap to bind. If you don't have a strap, use your right hand to arc the chest as you reach your left elbow up to sky. Pressing down into your left foot and then breathe in, lift your sternum. And as you breathe out, reaching your left elbow up, gliding your right shoulder down. Deep breath, feel for unlocking your left shoulder as you reach your left elbow to the sky. And as you breathe out, moving both shoulders down, away from your ear. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Your next pose is easy twisting warrior. So bring your hands down onto the floor. You're flattening your right hand onto the floor, lining up the fingers with the toes, or the fingers are slightly ahead of the toes. You can have that right hand onto a block. Your next pose is easy twisting warriors. You're sweeping your left arm up towards the sky. And with chest opener, you're opening out towards the left. So reach back into your right leg and then breathe in, lengthen through the right side of your body. And as you press your left foot to the floor, reach up with the fingertips of your left hand. Soften your chest. And then breathe in, you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, push the floor away, stretch, reaching that left arm to sky. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor. So we've done this pose several times now. The next pose is arrow lunge. And I was thinking about this today, that sometimes people are delicate onto the ball of the foot. So if you have like a cushion, a towel, blanket, you place that, I'll demonstrate the pose this way on, then you can see this. This is like when your feet is really delicate, it just gives you a little bit more support there onto your foot. And Aldi has some of these nice little cushions out there. So if you want to go and have some of those, then you could do those. I don't work for Aldi. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. So you can have your hands onto the floor, hands onto your thighs, or you're reaching your arms up. Try to ensure that the foot is not sickled. Sometimes people turn their feet in a sickling direction. So keep the foot straight as an arrow. And then breathe in, you're stretching out and up. And as you breathe out, taking it a little deeper. Keep the bent knee, the front knee and the front ankle are aligned. Last breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down onto the floor, place your knee to the floor. Your next pose today is your hands under the shoulders, your knees under the hips, you reach your legs back. And as you exhale, lower down. And breathe in, draw your chest and reach forward as you lengthen your legs back. Keep the elbows tucked in. And as you breathe out, release, lower down. Hands under the shoulders, inhale, toes curled under. Exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. As you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands for archer. So your right arm is reaching up. You're taking hold of the strap with your right hand, or you're binding the hands. If you don't have the strap, if you don't need the strap, don't use it, just bind the hands. Pressing down into your right foot. As you breathe in, lift your ribs up. And as you breathe out, glide your left shoulder away from your left hip. As you breathe in, feel as if you're unlocking your right shoulder as you reach your right elbow to the sky. Keep reaching your right elbow up, but exhale, let your shoulders be soft away from you. Deep breath, sternum is lifting, chest is moving to sky. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Inhale, release. From here, your next pose is easy twisting warrior. So the hands are coming down either side of your front foot. You're flattening your left hand onto the floor, 12, maybe 15 inches away. You can have a block under your left hand. And then breathe in, you're sweeping your right arm up towards the sky. Now feel that you're lengthening your ribs away from your left hip. And as you press your right foot to the floor, opening out towards the right, chest open up, feel for opening. And breathe in, feel you're moving your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right sit bone back. Keep the neck relaxed as much as you can. As you breathe, feel as if you're moving your chest forward, chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, reach your right arm up, reach it back. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and place your left knee to the floor. Arrow lunge, you're releasing your right foot, that's right, it's your right foot that you're working on. I've just done the same side twice, so I'm probably doing the same side twice. So your back foot, your whatever foot you didn't do, that's the foot you're working on. And then breathe in. Hands are either on the floor, onto your thighs, you reach your legs, your arms up towards the sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, reaching up a little bit more. One more breath, deep breath, you're lengthening, feel as if you're lengthening away from the top of your thigh. And exhale, release, coming down. Place your knee back onto the floor. So your next pose is downward, is dolphin against the wall, or forearm balance, or handstand against the wall. So making it simple, let's all do dolphin against the wall. So in your dolphin against the wall, you're starting with your feet up against the wall. You're bringing your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance, and your elbows are down onto the floor under the shoulders. Reach your hands forward, spread the fingers. Keep the elbows tucked in, you can clasp your hands. Your neck, your shoulders relax. Breathe into upper back, you lift, you spread the back, you curl your toes under. As you exhale, lift the knees off the floor and reach back. So you can stay here. Or you can place one foot onto the wall, stay here for 3 breaths. Foot comes down and the other foot comes up. So that's dolphin with 3 breaths on each side with the legs up. If you're going further, place one foot onto the wall, place the other foot up. Both feet on the wall, push the floor away. And then breathe in deeply. Now exhale, push the floor away, move your chest towards the wall. You're going further, reach one leg up towards the sky. And then breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, as your belly pulls in, move your chest towards the wall. Straighten that leg as you reach it straight up. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, lengthen that leg to the sky. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Place that foot back onto the wall or the floor and then change. Deep breath. And exhale, stretch away. Keep the neck relaxed. Deep breath. And exhale, push the floor away, move your chest to the wall. One more breath. Deep inhale. And exhale, moving chest to the wall, straighten that leg. Place the foot back onto the floor or the wall, and then step it down. Stepping into downward facing dog. So downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands for warrior one. Reach your arms up towards the sky. Bend the elbows for brain cradling. So the back of the hands is back of the by the nape of the neck. Then reach your chest, lift your chest, reach your elbows up. Bend that front knee. Feel as if you're pressing back into your right foot. And then breathe and stretch up. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee. As you breathe, lift your sternum. And as you breathe out, reaching your elbows up. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Bring your hands down. No, don't bring your hands down, eagle. So from here, as you breathe in, bring your left arm over your right and bind your hands. And as you breathe out, shoulders away from here. Breathe into the back of your heart, deep breath. And as you breathe out, raise your elbows up, reach your elbows forward. Deep inhale, fill up with what is enough for you. And as you breathe out, as you press your legs to the floor, you're reaching your arms forward. So feel that opening into the side ribs and upper back. And then inhale, release. Place your hands down onto the floor, either side of your front foot, and place your right to the floor. Twisting lunge. As you breathe in, you're stretching your right arm up, open right side of your body. And as you breathe out, your right elbows over your left thigh knee. Make a fist and place your left hand on top. As you breathe in, glide your ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. Deep breath, keep feeling you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. Exhale, both shoulders down. Press your right shin to floor and then breathe in. Feel the moving chest forward towards your chin. And exhale, glide both shoulders down. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. You need your block for your next pose. So your next pose is both with shoulder shrugs. You're stepping back and then coming down onto knees. Place a block between your ankles. And then lie down on your belly. From here, starting with the hands under the shoulders, your tuck tailbones, you squeeze a block. And as you breathe in, lift your chest. Arms reach out to the side. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders down and back. Squeeze your elbows in. As you breathe in, reach your arms out, spreading the upper back. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders down and back. If you can, lift your feet off the floor, lift your feet off the floor. And then breathe in, spreading the upper back. And as you breathe out, glide the shoulders down, lift your chest, glide the shoulders down, squeeze your elbows in. And breathe in, deep breath. Exhale, glide the shoulders down and back. And then release. Place your feet on the floor, hands under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back curl, toes under. And exhale, press it back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor weight in your downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. Brain cradling, clasp your hands behind your head and neck. And as you press down into both feet, breathe in, lift your chest. And as you breathe out, bend that front knee. Reach back into your edge of your left foot and then breathe and lengthen right from there. And as you breathe out, chest lifts, reaching your elbows up. Breathe into the lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, press your front foot to the floor and lift your chest even more. One more breath, deep inhale. And exhale, release. Ease on up. From here, your next pose is eagle. As you breathe in, bring your right arm over your left and bind your hand. And as you breathe out, your shoulders are down. Press your feet to the floor and then breathe in, lift your sternum. And as you breathe out, reach your forearms forward. Breathing into the back of your heart and energizing your heart with this breath. Strong legs, exhale as you reach your elbows forward. Inhale, release. Place your hands onto the floor, bend your left knee, place your left knee down onto the floor. Twisting lunge. As you breathe in, stretching your left arm up, open the left side of your body. And as you breathe out, your left elbow is over the right thigh knee. Make a fist, placing your right hand on top. Relax your left ear with left shin. Pressing down into your left shin, breathe, and lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist towards the right. Deep breath. Keep feeling that you're moving your chest forward. Chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. As you breathe, spread the breath right across your back. Press your right foot to the floor as you twist towards the right. Now inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your left leg back. Take hold of your roll. Place the roll under your belly and the block between your ankles. Your next pose is Prelude to Wave Dancer 2. So the block is between your thighs, the roll is under your belly. Hands are under the shoulders. Now, from here, press the tops of your feet to the floor, and as you breathe in, lift your chest, draw your chest and ribs forward. Shoulders soften. As you exhale, relax your belly over the roll. As you breathe in, move your chest and ribs forward. As you come up, lengthen your legs back, squeeze the block. And as you breathe out, soften your belly as you're coming down. Top turbo, squeeze the block. And as you breathe in, coming up. You're drawing your chest forward, keep lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, relax your belly over the roll. The last one, top turbo, squeeze the block. And as you breathe in, rising up. Keep moving the belly forward, tailbone tucks the heels. And as you breathe out, lower down, hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back and curl your toes under. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel for pushing floor away in your downward dog. On the next breath, as you breathe in, stepping your left foot forward between the hands for warrior, twisting warrior. So you're stepping into warrior 1. Your right arm is coming over your left thigh, and your left hand is on top. Reach back into your right leg, and as you breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your right side. And as you breathe out, opening the chest towards the left side. Deep breath, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. Breathe into lower back. Lengthen lower ribs away from sacrum. Exhale, both shoulders down. From here, bend your right knee. Right knees to the floor. For some of you, you can come into interlock. So twisting lunge, interlock. Your left arm slides around the back, and your right arm slides over your left thigh and bind your hands. Or you can use a strap to bind. If that is not accessible for you today, then release your right arm down towards the floor and stretch your left arm up towards the sky. And then breathe in. Press your right shin to floor, lengthening your right ribs forward away from waist. And as you breathe out, rolling chest open towards the left. Both shoulders are down. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, keep gliding the shoulders away from your ears. One more breath here. Deep breath, inhale. And exhale, release. Pigeon, H to the B, pigeon. So you are bringing your left foot across towards the right edge of the mat. You might want to use your blanket or your cushion or your block to pad your left sit bone. Your pigeon heel to butt, if I demonstrate the pose straight on, so I'm bringing my left foot towards the right edge of the mat. My left hand is center of the body, and my right arm is reaching back, taking hold of the ankle or the foot. Then as you bear down into pelvis, breathe in and lengthening the ribs up. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your heel close towards the glute. Now, if that's not working for you, then do pigeon with both hands onto the floor. So you do a pigeon back bend, and you straighten, you reach your right leg back. You walk your hands back towards your hips. And as you breathe in, you're moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, chest is lifting. So you're feeling this as a back bend. You're opening up. So it's either pigeon here in this way or pigeon H to B. Now breathe in and feel. You'll feel this opening into your quadriceps on your right side. And as you breathe out, your chest lifts a little bit more. Deep breath, inhale. Keep lengthening ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're easing your right thigh back. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, release. Release the back foot. Your hands are under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Step your left leg back. Step it back for plank. Reach back into heels. And as you exhale, lower down. Lengthen your legs back. Hands forward, low cobra. As you breathe in, you're moving your chest and ribs forward. As you're stretching your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down. Hands on the shoulders. Curl toes under. Inhale. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog. Feel the pushing floor away in your downward dog. Other side, breathe in. Step your right leg forward between the hands for twisting warrior. Your left arm is coming over your right thigh, and your right hand is on top. Make a fist, or hands into prayer position. As you breathe in, lengthening the ribs forward on your left side. And as you press your right foot to the floor, twist to the right. As you breathe in, keep moving your belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right hip. Deep breath, keep lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And exhale, release. Place your left knee to the floor. And then ease into twisting lunge into lock. Your left arm slides over and then under your right thigh. And your right arm slides around the back and bind. Or use a strap to bind. Or having your left arm down on the outside of your right foot. And twisting out towards the right. Or reaching your right arm up. Or any of these, use a strap if you need. So breathe in, you're lengthening ribs forward away from your left hip. And as you breathe out, both shoulders are down away from your hip. Deep breath, inhale. Exhale as you open out a little bit more. One more breath, deep breath, feeding your body what it needs. And exhale, release. Pigeon, H to B. So you're padding, you're sitting down towards your right sit bone. Pad your right sit bone if you need. And then you have the options. You either pigeon back bend, bringing the hands back towards your hips, pushing the floor away as you stretch up, sternum is lifting up, lengthening your left leg back. Or your right hand is down onto the floor. Your left arm is reaching back and is taking hold of your ankle or foot. And then as you breathe in, you're stretching, lengthening belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your left heel towards your left glute. So breathe in deeply. And as you breathe out, you're drawing that heel in. Deep breath. Feel as if you're moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in. Last breath, everyone, as you breathe, sternum is lifting. And exhale, release. Release the back foot. From here, you need your block and you need your roll. The roll is under your belly and the block is between your ankles. And you lie down on your belly. For prelude to Wave Dancer 3. This time when you're coming up, you're not using the hands, you're using just your belly. So you're squeezing the block. And when you breathe in, you rise up. And when you exhale, you just relax over the roll. Breathe in and come up, just using the belly. Then hands down, lift up. And as you breathe out, come on down. 2 more. Breathe in, just use the belly to come up. Now hands down and lift up a little bit more. Lengthen your legs back. And as you exhale, come on down. Last one, breathe in, just use your belly to come up. Now hands down, and as you exhale, come on down. Bring your hands over the shoulders, curl the toes under, breathe in. And exhale, press it back, downward facing dog. Feel the push and flow away in your downward dog. From here, take a deep breath, bend the knees and hop your legs between the hands. And come on down into a seated position. Okay. From here, you're lying down on your back. Lie down on your back, that's where we're going. Reach your arms out towards the side. Bend your left knee, hook your left foot over your right thigh just above the knee, and then reach out with your heels. Slide your left arm between your right thigh, lift your right foot off the floor. Take hold of the back of your right thigh or the shin. Keep head and shoulders to the floor, and then breathe into lower back, spreading your ribs to the floor. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your right knee towards your right shoulder. Feet still active. Deep breath, breathing into the lower back, spreading the ribs. And as you breathe out, drawing that right knee in a little bit more. If you can, feel as if you're easing your left thigh away from left hip. Breathe into lower back, deep breath. And as you breathe out, drawing that right knee in a little more. And then inhale, release. And then switch. Bringing your right foot over your left thigh. Reach out with your heels. Slide your right arm between the triangles. Take the back of your left thigh or your left shin. Keep head and shoulders to the floor. And then breathe into lower back, spreading your ribs to the floor. And as you breathe out, you're drawing your left knee towards your left shoulder. Ease your right thigh bone away from hips if you can. Now breathe into lower back, deep breath, spreading the ribs to the floor. Opening into your lower back. And as you breathe out, drawing that left knee towards the left shoulder. One more breath here, deep breath. And exhale, opening out a little bit more. And then inhale, release. If you have your strap, and especially if you have one of these straps that opens up with this way. So here, if you have one of these straps, And if you don't, you might be able to do this. You're placing the strap between onto each foot, like so. So you have the strap in this way now. If you don't have one of these straps, just make a big loop, make it a knot, and place it under both feet. And then from here, you're placing the strap around the back of your head. It gives you a little bit of a traction here. And then from here, you reach your arms out towards the side, and then your knees are bent. And if you stretch your legs out towards the side, it gives you a bit of a traction. You feel it opening to the back of your neck. So from here, you're pressing your lower back to the floor. And as you breathe in, feel as if you're sending your thighs away from you. And as you breathe out, lengthens, feels as you're moving into that straddle. If you feel this tight onto your neck, then bend the knees so that you don't put so much tension into the strap. So you're pressing your lower back to the floor, and then breathe in. As you breathe in, you're lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. Keep pressing your lower back to the floor as you reach your heels up to the sky. Deep breath, inhale. And as you breathe out, feel the reaching your heels away from you. You should feel this opening into lower back, down into hamstrings. And you feel a slight traction in to the back of your neck. One more breath, deep breath. And exhale, feel as if you're lengthening the heels away from you. And then release. Bend the knees. You can actually lie down you can lie down in this way. Sometimes I do that, it's nice on your back. Or just take the strap away from you. Moving the strap out of your way and placing your feet down onto the floor. You can stay here with the soles of your feet onto the floor. Or bring the soles of your feet together so the knees out to the side, the arms relax down by your side. Or straighten your legs. Straighten your legs, bring your feet a little wider on your mat, and then relax your arms down by your side and the shoulders down away from your hips. Close your eyes. Allowing your body just to melt into the mat as you lie down into Shavasana.
And feel the energy as it moves through your body, edges of your toes, edges of your fingers. Connecting with your heart. So notice how your heart feels now. So begin to move your fingers, tips, move the toes. Allowing the energy just to move through your body now. On your next breath, stretch in a way that feels good to you. And then bend your knees and move your knees towards your chest. Allowing your body to ease side to side and forward and back. And then roll to your left side. Keeping your neck relaxed. Bring your right hand down by your chest. Flatten your right hand onto the floor. Breathe in. As you breathe out, push the floor away as you come on up. Coming into seated position. Tall. Bring your hands together. The thumbs are lightly touching your sternum. Taking a moment to notice how you feel. And a moment to congratulate yourself for your practice. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice this evening. Take a deep breath. And exhale. Namaste.